Hello.
Hey guys.
We're back with a part 2.
Yeah, this is part 2. The Rose ditched us again. So this is starting to become a very common occurrence.
Exactly. So ignore the lights. The fire isn't on at the moment, and I think there's probably a light around here somewhere. Let me go find it.
You know what? I'll just Lumos. There we go. That worked.
That worked. That's on. We've got a light on. There we go. You can see us a bit better now.
Yay! Now we got a light.
So yeah, and if you haven't seen part 1 of this video, basically we have got our names on pieces of paper.
Yeah. One with Lily, one with Evelyn,
and I've got a bunch of questions on here that I'm going to be asking.
Before you start commenting, you still have the same makeup on you had last time, or the same clothes. Yeah, we know. This is what we like. But if you really want, we can change our makeup look right here for you on camera. But we're too lazy for that, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Maybe next video.
We wear the same makeup every day, so it's going to look the same at this point. So
maybe next time you'll get makeup that doesn't look the same.
So yeah.
But the chances of that are very low. We don't really like doing anything that involves a lot of work. This is really easy.
Let's get on with the video.
Yes. First question.
Most likely to end up in jail.
You have ended up in Muggle jail.
I have. Most likely to buy the best presents.
That would be me.
That would be me. But we're both biased on that one.
Yeah, I buy the best presents, and so do you.
Got some more questions. These are, I think these are a lot of.
Yeah, because we can't really think of any questions ourselves.
We're just kind of using.
We're using a thing on this contraption
on online source.
Yeah.
Most likely to become a CEO.
What does CEO mean?
I think that owns a company, from what I know.
Oh, I already own a company. Well, it's not really mine. It was my grandfather's. My grandfather's.
We're probably
I'm right. Great grandfather's. Yeah, it's my father Harry's father's company.
So, yeah, and I'd probably say I am, but we're both biased on that one anyway. Most likely to win the Nobel Prize.
What is a Nobel Prize?
I don't know.
I think it's a thing for really smart people.
Yeah, I think it is probably
which would fall right into my category, you know, being a straight A student and all that.
And me being a failing student, it wouldn't account to me.
Most
likely to write a bestseller. I am actually writing a book, so that would be me. I'm the one writing a book.
You are the one writing a book. I mean, if I ever wanted to, I probably could.
But you don't have the patience for that.
No, I'm more interested in grades.
Most likely to become Prime Minister.
You'd be a really shitty Prime Minister.
Well, we're both biased on that one. We both think we become Prime Minister. Most likely to become Prime Minister.
If I became Prime Minister or President, I think that's what it's called in England.
No, it's Prime Minister in England. It's
or if you want to think of, or you could say Minister of Magic. I could probably pull it off. Just being the Minister of Magic. Considering that my Aunt Hermione already is.
Most likely to pull a sickie.
You've done that to get out of a test.
I don't like taking tests. Most likely to drop everything and travel the world.
I've done that.
I haven't travelled the world.
I took a gap year like a while ago.
You didn't take a gap year. Your father just sent you in a year late. I sent you all the homework and everything, so you had it with you to do.
Yeah, I think it was my father Draco's.
Yes, it was your father Draco's idea.
Fault. he was interested in. He was more interested in me going with him to all the different places the Malfoys own. Just have a look at all those castles and stuff that apparently are mine.
Anyway, back to some of the questions. Most likely to achieve their dream career. I'm saying me, but
I think it'd be me.
But we're both quite biased on that one. Most likely to get the most drunk at work drinks.
This isn't even a competition.
This isn't even up for debate. I have got drunk.
You will get drunk at a random party.
Especially if it's a work party. Most likely to embarrass themselves in front of their boss. You will most likely do this one.
This is not even a debate. I
That's not up for
definitely would
debate.
be the one most likely to do that.
Yeah. Most likely to sleep with a colleague.
You've done this.
I have done that. I think I
slept with a teacher.
Yeah, but
in order to get a better grade.
Yes, but that's just so I could pass a class.
You slept with a teacher to get a better grade.
Exactly. To be fair, the teacher was fit.
Who the I can't remember. Was it like Lockhart or something?
Yes, I think it was Lockhart.
He's like old enough to be your father. No, actually, no. He's old enough to be your grandfather.
But hey, I needed to pass class. So.
He was my parents' teacher when they were in their second year.
Yeah,
when my parents were in their second year, he had to have been at least 25, maybe 30 years old.
This is when we were in our third year, so.
You were 13.
Yeah. Most likely to have the most unread work emails. This isn't even up for debate. I will ignore my work emails.
Technically, it's not really emails. It wouldn't be emails. It'd be just mail in general.
Yeah, I don't look at my mail very often.
Yeah, you have a pile in the corner you have a literal stack of your mail in my dorm room because you've been getting people to send your mail to my dorm just because owls can't get to the Slytherin dorm, so you've been making them send it to the Hufflepuff ones.
Most likely to eat something off.
Dorms have windows.
Most likely to eat something off the ground.
Technically, it was a berry bush.
Most likely to get a terrible tattoo.
You have a terrible tattoo.
I have a tattoo. I have two. One of them is terrible.
You have a terrible tattoo. It's called the Dark Mark.
And that's not the one I'm referring to. The
Dark Mark is a terrible tattoo.
But after that I got a drunken tattoo when I was very pissed.
I don't know how you managed to get that. The only tattoos I have are fake ones. Because my parents would kill me if I ever got a real one.
Most likely to be late for everything. I normally am late for everything.
It's not even a debate.
It's not up for debate here.
I remember back once when Headmistress McGonagall was teaching our class, you turned up late and she said, how about I turn you into a map or a pocket watch?
She also said
then maybe you'll be on time.
She said that to your dad.
Yeah, she also said it to you as well.
I was like, the previous night I was drinking.
She said that to my dad and my Uncle Ron when they were in their first year. Then she told you the same thing.
Most likely to spend hours in a YouTube conspiracy theory loophole.
What the hell is YouTube?
This is where you post these videos. That's what YouTube is.
Yeah, I know this what it's called, what it's called, but I don't really,
Conspiracy theories. It's like muggles believe that aliens exist.
I don't watch those videos.
But you are the most likely one to go down that loophole.
Probably most likely just be to try and prove to people that they are wrong.
Most likely to get lost in their own hometown. that would be her. She has got lost in her own hometown before. I'm not even kidding.
You can't really blame me for getting lost.
It's not that complicated. I can do it. Most likely to get starstruck meeting a celebrity. This is not even up for debate. She has.
Yeah. I couldn't talk to my dad properly for like 2 months when I realised how famous he was.
Most likely to fall asleep during sex. Depending on, it's most likely going to be me, that one.
But yeah.
I probably have
on the last question, who's most likely to be starstruck by someone famous? Honestly,
you couldn't speak properly to your dad for about a year when you realised how famous he was.
That's because they didn't tell me that magic existed until I was 11. And when I turned 11, I ended up going to Hogwarts. And when I was at Hogwarts, I found out all these people kept being like, "Oh my god, you're Harry Potter's daughter? What's he like?" I'm like, how the fuck do you know my dad?
Anyway,
and they're like,
I've got some.
He's like really famous. He defeats the Dark Lord and whatever.
And anyway, so I've got some quite juicy questions here. Most likely to shoplift.
You've done this.
I have. Most likely to have a threesome.
You've also done this.
I've also had a foursome.
What the fuck is a foursome?
4 people at once.
Whore!
Most likely to commit a crime. I have.
You have. I might as well just hold this fucking sign up.
Most likely to sleep with their ex.
You've done this as well.
Most likely to have a one-night stand.
Yes. You've also done this as well.
Most likely to get caught having sex in public.
You have been caught in public. By me!
This is why you knock.
It was a fucking cupboard in a store which they were trying to sell. You were doing it in a cupboard inside a stall. Inside a store.
Most likely to marry someone they just met. No, that is you.
No. How long have you known the guy you're marrying?
Over a year.
And when did you get engaged?
January of last year.
And when did you meet him?
October of the year before.
Literally 3 months after you'd known him. When did you two start dating?
October of the year before.
Exactly. So you started dating in October after you first met, and then you later on got married, got engaged about 3 months later.
On my birthday of last year. Most likely to sleep with a friend's family member.
You have done this.
I've slept with your brother.
Yes, you have slept with Scorpius. You've literally slept with my brother Scorpius.
Most likely to fake their own death.
You literally tried this, but failed miserably. Because you couldn't even pretend to stay dead for like 10 minutes.
Most likely to give someone a fake number. I've also done this.
You've done this to me! You've done this to me!
I gave you my aunt's phone number.
Yeah.
Most likely to have a sex outside. I have done this.
I caught ya! And I sprayed you with the fucking hose! It was in my back garden!
With your brother!
Yeah, and I sprayed you both with a hose! Because I could have done with not knowing that about my fucking older brother.
Most likely to go skinny dipping.
You've done this! You tried to get me to do this and I told you to fuck off!
Most likely to have a foot fetish.
I wouldn't be surprised.
do have a foot fetish.
I don't want to know.
Most likely to forget the name of a person they hooked up with. I have done this.
Yeah, you hooked up with the same guy 6 times. You still kept calling him fucking Brian.
Because I thought his name was Brian.
His name was Brian.
Most likely to make a sex tape.
Sadly, I found this. You left it in my bedroom.
You should have reminded me. It was
Guess what? It was about my brother. You left your sex tape with my brother in my bedroom.
I did.
When you came round during the summer last year. How have you hooked up with so many guys? You're only like 15.
Because I'm fit. That's how. Most likely to marry for money. Neither of us. We're both billionaires.
We're the people. We are the ones that people be trying to marry for the money.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
Most likely to enjoy role play.
Sadly, I've heard this on the fucking sex tape.
Most likely to join the Mile High Club.
I don't know what that is.
Smoking weed.
You've done this. You tried to tell my father Draco that it was mine. Because you were doing it in my bedroom. You were smoking pot in my bedroom, and you decided that'd be a good idea to tell my father Draco that it was mine. When it was not.
We should probably cut that last story out because I don't know about YouTube guidelines. Just saying. Most likely to be a stripper. Most likely to go on Love Island.
Honestly, I probably would. I don't know what that is actually.
It's a Muggle like TV show. But
yeah,
it's I think it's about finding love.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I probably would go on that.
Most likely to spend all their money on something stupid.
I have done this.
You have.
Shit. Hi, Rose. We're not doing anything wrong. Yeah. I hope your date or whatever it was you were doing was okay. Yeah. No. That's no. Yeah. We're not doing anything wrong.